Welcome to a Command & Conquer cast where I've got a new toy. And you might already be able to see what the new toy is. That's right, I can zoom in and I can zoom out. I can see everything. And I can also just say back to normal. Or like, this would be normal. So, this is a match between JamieTD in the yellow with Nod versus drhodge7 in the blue with GDI. And, well, the ability to, like, zoom out might not really be that useful for a 1v1 like this, but would definitely be very useful when casting a, well, 4-player free-for-all, for instance, where a lot of things happen. And this is also a great way to see the macro from the players. So 3 refineries versus 1 refinery. Ooh, this is not really going well, drhodge. There is your second. This kind of thing would normally not be as easy to spot, right? Because you're zoomed in further. But I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum, even though I'm used to 0K, where the functionality of zooming out as far as you want pretty much just exists in the game already. So it is definitely something I personally really like. And I'm not going to share how to do it, even though it's very easy, I know that. And that's because this works in multiplayer, and it actually just makes the game way easier. Just being able to see your entire base, see the enemy base, they can never sneak up on you. It's just way easier to both macro your economy and maneuver your units around. That's all just way easier by being able to zoom out further. So no, I'm not going to share it. However, Weapons Factory now out with Humvees for drhodge. Which is interesting because, well, drhodge only has 2 refineries versus the 4 from Jamie, 5 from Jamie, and 3 for drhodge. And normally you would say, well, then drhodge probably has his weapons factory out way earlier, but no, and they've only got 1 tank and 2 little Humvees, 2 light scouts. So they really don't have that much. And I will say, Jamie of course is high on the ladder from Season 7, while drhodge I don't think I've actually seen when reading through it. So, over here, Grenadier is actually doing a decent job, and will take down another little buggy. Problem is, with those outposts, you can't expand. You can send your tanks over here, right? But still, you cannot expand. That's a problem. Jamie over here already got 6 refineries. Still going to the middle with a power plant, so we'll be able to put another one here. Or whatever they want, actually. They might actually be able to place it here, but why would you? So, Buggy is moving in already and should take down the outpost. Bike is in the composition as well now, just for that good damage. And honestly, I don't expect drhodge to target the bike, sorry. Because it seems like they are a little bit worse than Jamie is. But we'll have to see. Second airstrip is now out. And, well, drhodge is starting to get through all of the Tiberium over here. And they do now have 1 refinery in front. But, honestly, it could be sniped. I mean, this is 5 bikes. 5 bikes is still enough to snipe. And, well, they will at least try to do their best, and they should be able to take it down, especially with those buggies coming in. And indeed, it does go down. Over here, buggies once again getting shot by tanks. But I mean, they've got enough buggies to just make these tanks not a problem. Communication center now out, which means that Jamie will actually have minimap. And that's effectively what zooming out gives you. Another reason why, no, I'm not going to share it. I mean, this is a $1,000 building. Yes, it also unlocks some tech upgrades, but like, that gives you effectively zooming out. But less accurate. Because you can't actually see what people are doing. Well, you can, but like not which units they are and whatever. Which is possible when just zoomed out. I was able to actually just see and click single grenadiers, single minigunners when zoomed out at 768 or 1280 by 768. So like quite a tiny screen as well. So it's not even as if, well, you don't have enough resolution. You can't actually see what's happening. No, that is not a problem at all. And here Humpy just trying to scout because, well, Dr. Hodge did not actually scout that much yet. Now does find the airstrip and construction yard and all. The problem just is that Obelisk, advanced power plant, like, those aren't... did you just microwave back? That's what it seems like, but I'm not sure. So Jamie, why don't you just finish off our GDI player over here? You've got an Obelisk, you've got bikes, you've got buggies, and well, you've got a way better economy. Both of your like starting field is, oh yes, MLRS. No, this is not that. This is the SSM. Yay, SSM Launchers. You don't often see these, but I like the fact that I do see them. That's the whole reason for the Obelisk then, I guess. Well, thanks. Watch it. Ooh, no. Boom, boom, one more missile or an Obelisk shot and there goes your harvester. Micro it back because otherwise it dies. Shot once, shot twice, shot another one, another one, and well, this one is getting hurt, and yeah, Dr. Hodge, this is over. Now just let Jamie have their fun and use the SSM launcher. The surface-to-surface missile launcher. Alright, let them have some fun. They don't often get to use these. And ooh, tanks coming in. Well, problem is, SSM outranges them, but then you shouldn't be moving them in here. Why are you shooting over there? Okay, that's an expensive loss from Jamie. But honestly, who cares? Like over here, Dr. Hodge does have units, that's fine. Second Obelisk out. SSM there. Another buggy there, bike there. And well, SSM once in front, sitting here, along the obelisks. Then it's, or like, even here, but this is still kinda dangerous. Well, then the tanks can't really hit you. Boom! And boom. SSM definitely is not good at hitting moving targets. That's for sure. Thing is, it is very long range. So it could be taking out this outpost, it could be taking out refineries, whatever you want. And over here, well, we've got another harvester going down. And you know what? Dr. Hodge is going to try and use infantry. Which is normally a good counter to Obelisk, right? Don't get me wrong, but SSM... Oh, actually missed. Another one. There you go. Does big boom against infantry. And just like that, all of the infantry is down, but now there are actually quite a couple of things over here. SSMs aren't really going to do a lot here, but more than enough bikes and buggies, right? As long as you're able to focus the tanks with your bikes, SSM might be able to take down a couple of minigunners, of course. And then you should be able to clean this up. After that, well, Dr. Hodge does have a little bit in the bank. And does, of course, have a construction yard that they can still sell. But this is starting to seem like it's Jamie's game. For sure. It was already looking like that, but like, this was the push that needed to do it for Dr. Hodge. Bikes running through. Going to take down another harvester. Of course they are. Well then, Dr. Hodge, I think this is over. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to zoom out and zoom out further, just because this might actually be the thumbnail. I don't know yet. Anyways, over here we've now got artillery as well. And here we have a juicy base that artillery will want to take down. Well, Jamie still on 6 refineries, didn't actually expand that much, and probably should just sell off 1 or 2 of the refineries. And now, well, outpost going down. After that, refineries should go down. And well, then it is very, very over. I think Dr. Hodge may actually have gone AFK already. They are not doing anything with the cash they do still have left. And they don't have any harvesters. So then, barracks going down. Now, if the construction yard goes down, then it should be over, because then they don't have any production. And if you don't have production, then it should call it. Maybe. AI calls it then. And Jamie just cleaning up all of the buildings one by one. Take your artillery over here and destroy the buildings. Power plant will go down. Another power plant will go down. And now, finally, time for construction yard. No, first another power plant. Construction yard. Take it. Down. Destroy. Are you guys talking to each other? That's what it seems like. Oh, you might actually want to take your artillery over here. That's a little too late now. Artillery is slow. Come on, Jamie. You're going to sell off because we're like very close to the end now. And don't tell me that the minigunner is actually going to get a kill. Barely not. And sell off now. Of most of it. All of it, maybe. And there we go. Match complete. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today. And I'll see you in another video. Bye. Jamie with a whole bunch more collected, and of course more units and buildings raised.